Okay, checkpoint 12.11.2 show the contents of the file temp.txt. So main idea is we use a print writer object called output. Then we can print it out, those 3 lines of codes to temp.txt. You got to be careful if you don't specify any path will be based on your NetBeans project directory and then name of your project. Okay, that's the name of the project. But we like to keep it on the source package, which is here SRC, and then on the chapter 12. Okay, so let me point it out that to backslash SRC source package and then chapter 12. And then normally when you deal with the file input and output, we may not to use exception handling. Okay, try. What are we trying? We are trying to write something. So we will say up to here, catch. We don't know what kind of exception, so we will use a superclass exception. And then EX, let's say print. Okay, you can print it on your screen. So this is most likely complete. Okay, again, normally we say this is try. There's a problem with cannot find the symbol. So in our case, we can move. Okay, and then null. Then I will change to out. Okay, let me just indent. Again, we can close. Finally. So this is how we actually program for text IO. Okay, this is what we like to do. So try, and then when the exception happens, we like to see the exceptions message on screen, and then once we finish using it, we can close it. Okay, so let's go to here, printf functions. Okay, so ideally here we are going to use 5 space before decimal points, 4 of them. So first one is going to be 32 will be used for 5 space, maybe like this, 2 and 5. Okay, and decimal points 32, and then 2 more, 1 and 2. Okay, then next one. Okay, here 5 space for these numbers. Okay, 3, 2, 4, 5. Okay, then here we are going to use up to 4. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and 4, and we are going to use exponents. Okay, 1 and 2. This is a Boolean type, as you can see, and up to 6 space. So 1 is greater than 2, which is not true, so it's going to be false. Okay, that's a carriage return in the new line, next line. We like to use the 6 space for string, so it's going to be Java, and then 2 more space. Okay, let's see. Okay, here is the error message. Let me check here. System cannot find the specific path. Okay, no, sorry, I made a mistake. Okay, we start with the source and then the path to chapter, then here. Sorry, that was a mistake. Okay, now it works. Let's have a look. It's a temp. So 32 and then 3200. Okay, because up to 4 decimal points. and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and then here one more, okay? And then the boolean is false, and then Java with a 2 space 1, 2, okay? So that's correct, okay? So important thing is when you use file input and output, you may consider using exception handling, okay? This is not that important at this point. And then here, making sure default directory is NetBeans, okay, under your project name, okay. Normally we like to have a separate package. So on the source package, which is SRC, and then name of the package chapter 12. Okay, there's a chapter 12. For pass, okay, I made a mistake at the beginning, but source, okay, subdirectory chapter 12, which is package name, and then name of the file, you like to use it as an output file, okay. That's it. Thank you.